comfortably get back on the track without impeding anyone. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. It's not normally where you'd expect to see someone spinning.
They're going to give each other and such a long run, so...
Here comes Palmer now. Grosjean on the inside, he's gone into Palmer. Palmer slews across the track and straight into Grosjean.
Yeah.
Is anyone at fault?
Important stuff with the diffuser and the gearbox and the rear end of the car. But Paul, Ted, I should say, it's a tell where the cars are on the track here, but it is turn 4. He's actually clipped the inside curve, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh
Some
dear.
more work for the boys tonight.
They replaced his engine, they got it.
It's just on the zebra crossing. It was a zebra crossing. Lit up the rear tyres, spat him straight. He already had an incident long before he got to that point.
In the session, he's not going to miss too much. Oh, he's lost the rear, isn't he? Yeah, he's kind of overcorrected itself and just caught it.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go, is there?
No, there's a fair impact there as well, isn't there?
He looks at, as he comes out of Rascast, he looks at his left. Well, it looked like he did. And then...
The shoulders, and they get pretty hot as well. They can burn you, especially in testing when they've got so many more in there.
Oh, yeah.
Than should be. That's quite that just shows you the grip's low, isn't it?
And there wasn't a gap, there was half a gap. And that is why his front wheels look like Bambi just after he was born.
Up on the way home, and this is what happened. Down the hill, under braking, flat spot of the tyre, locked up, and nowhere to go.
At that point,
Jolien that wasn't there. Did Magnussen squeeze him a bit too much?
yeah, Joe lost the back of the car and the brake.
Jolien and Palmer running very close together and touching. Oh, and that's a big, big smash for Felipe Nasr.
Okay. You okay, Nico?
Okay. He done exactly the same thing on his first run at the beginning of the session. Just ran a little bit wide as well, and you can...
Let's have a little look, going into turn 4.
A bit getting stepped out on the way through. Lucky he didn't stick it in the barriers. Those tyres are going to be flat spotted. He might just have thrown away. In fact, he almost certainly has thrown away.
Now, he heads down into turn 2. Got on the white line, didn't he?
It's on that curve, all the curves that we're talking about as well, on the right hand.
Then the car rotates the other way. Oh, what are you to do?
Well, what can you do?
It's a frustrating one.
Going 2 kilometres an hour slower when the car snapped on him in qualifying than he had been round that corner elsewhere in the weekend.
Yeah,
so it's not
that can be generally easily flat. You can see he's just slightly offline, like that rubber line we were talking about. And all you're trying to do is avoid where the track is, where it's rubbered in and where all the...
1:35.6 there from Ricardo. This is Jolien Palmer down at turn 11. And that's not the way to do it. It's another...
And that's obviously connected to the rear diff, so...
Once again, the minute it starts to go,
It didn't sit, so we'll see it better here. It turn in, a little bit of a lock, ran a little bit wide as well. But again, nothing, that was just carrying too much speed at that point.
Be quick to manage to do it all.
Right, so on board. Second gear. Yeah, just the minute he got the power down, went up to third gear.
Really small snap on the rear, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Qualifying as well, and out of this race, and we can see why. Sainz on the outside squeezes Grosjean and then gets hit by him.
That could have been an airplane crash. They were very lucky there. Sainz was lucky that didn't go. All year, we can't lose this great racetrack, can we? I'm going to have a look at turns 1, 2, 3 and 4, somewhere over there, Crofty. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks ever so much, Martin. We see a replay of...
Using a lot more road, the Renaults, and you'll just see using a bit more road, and they've just got caught in the grass, and it's just dragged them in.
Now,
we said they were brave earlier in that in FP1.
Sainz and Hülkenberg both not only get... Let's just have a look as he reaches the top. Whoa, and how is it, Martin, there?
Check my side front left. Car seems okay.
take it. It was a big one, guys. Keep taking rear left, Palmer crest.
Pack around where all the debris is. So what we're about to see is Hulkenberg get too deep on the brakes, locked up, and boom.
Wow, just could not stop in time. Right, this is what's happened to Hulkenberg.
Oh,
dear.
oh, he'll hate it when he...
The corner where the FIA's speed prediction is round about 120 miles an hour. Get the thoughts of Paul di Resta after we hear.
Are you okay, Joe?
You know, are we also seeing people misjudging braking zones because of, see, look, shadows. You've gone around that corner there, and the sun is now. Might argue that his talent still is. Has he got enough? As that's Carlos Sainz, by the way, at turn 18. Rear-ending. It was on the exit of the chicane. Grosjean tried to fight back. He just clipped the underside of that Renault, sending it into the barrel roll.
I don't think Grosjean did anything wrong. He was always there, or thereabouts. Yeah, Roman Grosjean did nothing wrong there.
Look.
Yes, tricky chicane into turn 14.
Bit off camber.
Yeah, and that's what these cars can do. You know, they got.